Hi everybody, Sprite here from Conde Systems. Thank you all for joining me. I'm very happy to be here. Very excited for what we have today because not only are we going to do some stuff for some cookouts, but we also have a new product. So give me just a second so I can see my Facebook comments. There we go. All right. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, so we have a new product. I love it. This is our mug 044. So to compare that, this is our soup mug, which is the 045, and then you have the big chili mug to go with it. So very excited about this. Not on the website yet. We'll be on the website tomorrow. Mug 044, used with shrink wrap SF 135. This was the first sample we did, and we just kind of played around with it. I don't have a really good one yet. We'll do one next week because we also have some new mugs coming. So this was the old one. This is the new one. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. Now, what are we going to do today, guys? So first, let me talk about a couple of things that we have happening next week. Doug will be in a webinar with Charlie Myers from Nina Paper. Be sure to check that out. That's Tuesday at 9 a.m. On Wednesday, we are doing all about Hicks ovens with the man from Hicks, whose name just completely skipped my brain, but that will be next Wednesday at 3. You guys know the big oven that I use in the very back, so excited about that. And oh yeah, open house. Please don't forget about open house. It's going to be so much fun. It starts July 8th, 9th, and 10th. I think you guys are going to be really excited, not only for all of the educational content, but for all of the stuff you can win, like an SG-1000 and a DK14S just for registering, and then all the stuff that you can win just for participating, and also all of the amazing sales. The sales are going to be great, so check it out. Okay. You guys know the drill. I have a lot of people watching me, but it's not enough. I want more. And if I get more, I'm going to give you these 2 unreleased patterns. Yeah, waiting on you. There they are.
Sorry, guys.
I'm here on a delay. Okay, here they are. So these are 2 unreleased patterns. We have orange popsicle and palm leaves symmetrical. This is the palm leaves one. We're going to do both of these today. Super cute. Super cute. So share this video. If you're on Facebook, you're in some sublimation groups, share away. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I love it when people subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. And I'm going to try not to catch anything on fire today. I see all of your comments. I see them. We'll see what I can do. I can't make any promises at all. None. Not even one. Okay. So we're going to do bunch of cookout things. But first, we're going to do my favorite product ever. And we're going to do this one because I lost my other one on vacation. And so this is going to be mine. And we're going with an octopus theme today. I don't know if you guys noticed that. We've got the octopus in the back. We've got this little guy right here. And I'm going to put these guys on my cup. And so we're kind of going to use the same method that we did last week, where we just taped really significantly. Oh, I'm way over here on the edge. So I may have some trouble. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to trim it up just a little bit more. So because I am going over this lip right here, I'm going to have to use a lot of tape. And let's see, with me cutting it up, if I can actually remember how it's supposed to go. Okay. So I've got my gold heat tape. Always use the gold heat tape when working with mugs in the oven. By the way, that's one of the names of my classes, is troubleshooting your oven with SubliShrink. So might not want to miss that for open house. Open house is 100% free, guys. Well, Mark, call Karen. I think she's on vacation this week, but she can get you some stuff. Okay, so what I'm kind of doing is just applying the tape down the curve, and I already see it's gonna wrinkle, but you know, it's okay. Sometimes we just live with the imperfections. Uh-oh, did I rip it? No, I didn't rip it. Huh. Okay. It's a lot of tape. It's going to be even more fun to take off. I had to do a bowling ball today. Somebody wanted to see if we could sublimate on a bowling ball, which, yeah, it was a cue ball, and you can. However, the tape job to get anything to go on a cue ball is ridiculous. I might only do one. I may only do one octopus. Okay, I think we've got him down pretty well though. He's taped pretty good. I'm trying to just not get any kind of gaps in between the paper. And I know I'm gonna have some, you guys see those little wrinkles, but we'll do what we can. All right, let's just try this guy. Well, I guess most of this show is going to be watch Sprite tape something. Maybe we should change the title. Evelyn, I see that. That's fantastic. I love it. Thinking ahead. Yes, ma'am. I know I've had people like, because we sent out a reminder email and they were like, oh, I thought I was already registered. Why did I get an email? I'm like, no, you're good. You're good. We just have a big email list of people. So I'm glad you guys are excited. I've seen you're already starting to network and create your little meetups and stuff. And I know some of our exhibitors have been in there answering questions and also posing questions. So already it's been a lot of fun, just like last year. Although last year I think it was more nerves for me than anything. This year it's like, okay, we've done it. We can do this again. I should probably knock on wood. Okay, I think that's good. I think I got the hang of it with the first one, and the second one went on pretty easy. So, well, is that a gap? I see a gap. Where is that? No, it's not a gap. Okay. That is. I'm going to try to get this as perfect as I can. Okay, now I have my SubliShrink. Where is it? SF76. And I'm going to unplug my oven real quick so I can use my heat gun. And this is where we don't blow the place up. Or can I? There we go. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna turn my oven back on. So now we're gonna put this in the oven for 6 minutes, but I'm gonna do 3 minutes and then turn it. That little spot's gonna cause me a problem, I can already see. And that is because my oven, I need a new oven because we use it a lot and we turn it off and on. All right, timer, 3 minutes and start. So normally I would just do this for 6 minutes, but like I said, because the back of my oven is getting hotter than the front of my oven, I'm just gonna do it and then turn it. And that's why I have 2 thermometers in there so I can check my progress. Okay. Fantastic, we did the tum hug. What are we gonna do next? The oven mitt. Thank you. All right, so can't have a cookout without things for the cook, right? These are some of my most favorite, and I'm actually upset because you made these for Megan and not for me. Well, it has Megan's name on it. Oh, Grill and Chill State Championship. That's cute. Okay, so we're gonna do this for 60 seconds in the heat press, 400 degrees, very soft on the inside, easy to do, but this is one of those weird products that require Teflon on the bottom, and that's because the silver side will stick. And so let me grab a piece of Teflon real quick. Okay. So we don't normally like to use Teflon because it traps moisture, but only on some instances do we use it, this being one of them and the pot holder that's going to go with it being the other. Okay, we're going to pre-press it, flattened out. I like to use a nice firm pressure when I'm doing the pot holders in the oven. Well, the oven mitts especially, because they have a tendency to crease right where the thumb and the finger meet, and I've found that pre-pressing helps somewhat. You're still kind of going to get a little crease there, but the good thing with the linen is that if you keep your design open, you know, you don't have to really, you can see the cute linen underneath, and you don't have to worry about that little, the little dimple. Okay, so one thing I like to do is I like to keep this part, give me this guy. I like to keep this part unsublimated, the little hang tag. I think it looks more finished, so I'm just going to wrap it in heat tape. And hopefully that'll stop that sublimation from getting on it. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of Pro Spray. This is, so we use the Pro Spray to tack this down so that it doesn't move when we are opening and closing the press. I only got a couple of seconds left on this, so that timer is going to go off and we're going to flip it. All right, so I'm just going to rotate it 180 degrees and restart it. Okay, so I've got this smashed flat. I've got my Teflon down. I'm just going to flip it over, press it image face down, product face up, protective paper on the top, 400 degrees, 60 seconds with a medium pressure on my George Knight heat press. And we're good to go. Oh, okay. Is there anything else I can use in a pinch if I don't have any more Pro Spray? I know that there's other companies that sell spray adhesive, spray tack, but we have, you know, it's just not as good as the Pro Spray. I've noticed the Pro Spray doesn't leave any type of residue at all, and sometimes with those other ones, especially on smoother substrates, you might get some like mottling, but and by mottling, I mean M-O-T-T, mottle. So, hey, Mom. Hi. Oh, hey, Jerry Dyke. I'm glad she found us on both platforms. Fantastic. All right, well, I'm just waiting for stuff to cook. I got a couple seconds left on this guy, about 1:45 left on our Tum Hug. You can see how well the ink took off. So I got a nice good transfer. And bring it to the table. It's pretty hot. Take our little tape off. Cute. All right, now let's do some matching things. So that was that first this is the first pattern, the symmetrical pineapple, palm leaves symmetrical. I got the P part right. That looks good. I love the way the linen looks. So cute. Cool. Okay. So we've made that. Now we have to make some stuff to go with it. And what goes with a pot holder but an oven mitt? Ooh, cute. So we're going to do the popsicles on our pot holder. So this one was, oh, you're already putting the, he's got them. He's got the things on the bottom. I got to get used to that. All right, we got about 15 seconds for the mug. I think it's pretty much done, so.
Just right, Stephanie wants to know if you can sub both sides.
Of this? No, you can, you can only sublimate one side on this. Okay, let's turn that off. And we're just going to take it off as quick as we can. Ooh, that tape is gonna, it's gonna be fun. There we go. There we go. Okay. Where to even start? Trying to concentrate on not burning the crap out of myself, but I can never, or I don't know how anybody could get this off without gloves. So I think that's why sublimators have to, I mean, without with a glove on.
Do you have to wait for, do you have to peel it hot, or can you wait for the cup to cool?
Well, you always want to peel it hot, because if you peel it cool, keeping the transfer on it, especially when it's warm, is going to cause a little bit of outgassing, and it's going to cause it to bleed a little bit. So the quicker you can get your transfer off, the quicker it stops cooking, and the better it'll be. Now that looks so good. So essentially this mug is still sublimating even though it's not in the oven, just because it's still hot enough to cause sublimation. Now you don't have to worry so much on the stainless steel, but on the ceramic really holds heat for a long time. I'm impressed. And I've seen a lot of people that'll dunk mugs in water, but that's never a good idea. Thermal shock is a real thing, and even with, well, especially with like a double-walled stainless steel and a ceramic, it's going to break. Okay, look how good. So I've got a tiny little bit of smearing right there, and a tiny bit right there, but other than that, it's pretty good. I love it. Yay! Taking it to the cookout. Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, next up, let's go with a pot holder. I'm sorry. Why do we call it a pot holder? I don't know. No one knows. All right, I'm going to do the same thing with the top of my pot holder as I did to my oven mitt, which is tape it. Once again, it makes it kind of look more finished to me in a way. So I'm not going to pre-press this one. It doesn't really need it. The backing, it's just not really going to need it because it's not going to get any flatter. All right, let's use a little bit of Pro Spray and tack it down. Put it on there first. Okay, and now same thing. Image face up, image face down, product face up. I'm going to tighten my pressure just a little bit because that last one is really poofy. And then we press it. Just like that. Ooh. I love this mug. There you go, because years ago the handles were metal and got so hot you used a pot holder to grab the handle. Patricia asked, does the SubliLinen, I'm going to get to that. Does the SubliLinen need to be lint rolled before pre-pressing? Yes. Yeah, you probably, yes, you should. You should. Just because if it does have any kind of lint or debris in there, then, you know, it's not going to sublimate over that lint or debris. So, okay, TC asked about saturating the color for the silver. So, when you're using silver, I suggest that you do saturate the colors. However, black is already saturated, so keep your black at RGB 000 and then saturate everything else. I would up it, what do you say, like 30%? Yeah, about 30%. But keep your blacks where they are, because if you actually if you try to sharpen your black, it's going to turn it more maroon, magenta looking. It's summertime. I love the way this looks. It's all open and rustic. Hot, 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 hot. Very cute. It is summertime. At least it is here. It has not stopped raining for 3 weeks. Okay. Next. What are we gonna do next, Bo? I'm sorry. Which one are we doing next, Bo?
Garden flag.
Garden flag. Hey, okay. And so this is my garden flag, and I'm excited about it because it has the same octopi as on my cup. So, and okay, I am going to lint roll this time. Got a little bit of something in there. So we're only going to do one side of this today, but this is a two-sided product. Just about all the linen is. Of course, we had these few exceptions. Okay, let's go ahead and spray it. And line it up and apply it. We're going to take our Teflon off, put a sheet of protective paper on the bottom. Definitely should, wait a second, first, how about we pre-press it, because this will shrink, and if it shrinks with all this little fine lines, it's going to cause some blurrings. So we're going to go ahead and pre-press it for about 10 seconds. Popsicles on a hot pad is funny. I didn't even think about that. That's cute. Oh, of course. Okay. All right, we're just going to do this hot. Put a little bit more Pro Spray on there, line it up, and press it. Okay, we let it go for 60 seconds, medium pressure. Just like that. Just like that. I love him. He's great. My little buddy. What does saturate the colors mean? So in most graphic software, you have a little sliding bar where you can increase hue, saturation, brightness, and contrast. And so you're just kind of darkening the colors, but without having to go in each color individually. You're doing every color in the document to scale. Do you have any garden flags that are huge? We definitely have ones that are bigger than these. These are...
It's the large, we have the extra large.
Oh, I don't know. What the other ones are like 12 by 18 or something. They're a little bit bigger. I mean, they're not huge. No, we do have flags, but they're just standard. We have two different sizes. They're like standard garden flag size. Ooh, this is perfect. And I did it on the right side, and Bo just left me. So, look how cute, 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 cute. I love it. I'm gonna hang it in my front yard at my new house. But I'll probably do the back first. I'm not gonna do the back today though, because I don't have, like I said, I don't have the, Bo only printed me one, and I also don't have time, but that's okay. Whoops. Okay. All right, so we did the garden flag.
Oh, sorry.
What's next? Ooh, placemats.
Coasters?
Coasters are next. Coasters are next. Okay, here is that same pattern again. And of course we like to match everything, so we're gonna match it to another piece of linen. This is our coaster, item number down there. So we are gonna do both sides of our coaster. There we go. So you're not going to increase the saturation in your print manager. You're going to increase the saturation in your graphic software. So whatever you're, so if you're using Silhouette or you're using GIMP or Photoshop or any standard design program is going to, ooh, these aren't big enough. Okay, well, we're going to mess something up for you guys today. But any standard design program should have like a saturation bar. Okay. I am just plugging along. I know, just go, 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 go. We're not going to stop today. We got 15 things to do. So, what you looking at, Bo? Sublimating glass panels. Yes, I do have a video on our glass plant panels. I do. I don't know what to talk about. I like this. I don't know who did this. I think we did this for a client and it ended up being messed up, so we get all the messed up stuff. Is the octopus design for sale? Where'd you? No, it's not. We buy a lot of images from different places, iStock, and so we don't actually make everything. Okay, you guys. So we got a little tiny mistake here. You want to press me to the other camera? Okay, so see, my template was not big enough for my coaster.
You know what I did is I measured one.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't give you the one that I measured. I gave you.
Okay, it's okay. It's all right. It happens. But now we have to do the second side because this is actually for Megan. So, we're going to make her something. Let's mess it up. All right, always make sure that you have them right reading.
Other way.
Good catch. Woo, okay, thank you, Bo. It's a good thing you are in here today. All right. And we press it. When is the drawing for us early registration folks? Girl, you're so funny. You're funny. So excited about my new Tugger, because the first thing I'm going to do when I get home in it is put a beer in it. Yay! Everybody was yelling. That's funny. You get so caught up in what you're doing that, and, you just kind of, and especially if you're talking and doing it, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, so. Yes, Eric asked about AirTag holders. We are actually looking at some right now, so I hope that we have some in very, very soon. Very soon. I've got a couple of different styles coming in too, so. At least we didn't double image it. Okay. So, you know, I mean, it's okay. It's all right. It's cute. She'll love it. She'll love it. All right, guys. So that's about all I'm going to do. I had another placemat, but I think I'm done. It's just the same thing, step and repeat. So great ideas. Things to do for the cookout. You know, of course, the huggers are always a great idea. They're really cheap. Tum 217, Tum 218, some of our biggest sellers ever. The Tum Hug, which we printed, love this because you can have a adult beverage, an icy adult beverage, or you can put a can in it, or it also holds a bottle. So very cool. And then of course we have the skinny tumblers, and I'm sorry, give it just a second. Don't go so fast. Well, see, I dropped something. We got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of fun stuff. So, your cookout should never be boring. All right. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time. It's funny, Jerry. Okay. Every single week, I ask you guys to go to our website and leave us a review. I randomly pick a person, and I give them $25 in Conde credit. Today, my winner is Maria Mickle. She reviewed our item 4767L, which is the shirt I did on last week's live. And she said, I'd previously tried other Sublimation t-shirts that were subpar in quality and very thin, so I had great reservation in trying yet another one. I called the company to inquire about it, and based on what I needed, the Vapor Basic was recommended. And to my surprise, it was a great decision. And then she goes on a little bit more. So thank you very much, Maria. I've already contacted Samantha, and she will be sending you information on how to collect your $25 in Conde credit. Also, every single week, I ask you to submit what you're doing in the client gallery for a chance to win $25. And we also have a huge quarterly contest that is going to end in the next 6 days, 7 days. I don't know how many days are in this month. It's going to end next Thursday, I know that much, and it is show us what you are sublimating to celebrate occasions. First place gets $400 in Conde credit, second $200, third $100, and honorable mention gets $50. But we do a random winner every single week. This week our random winner is Marisol Del Toro. She did this FRP key tag, which is UC 2010. So congratulations, Marisol. Your rep will be getting in touch with you on how to collect your $25 in Conde credit. Okay, so the moment has come. Everybody has watched me all the way through to the end. Thank you so very much. And to thank you, I'm going to give you these two patterns. All you have to do is email me, swood@conde.com. swood@conde.com. I will send you these two patterns. I will only answer emails until 5 o'clock Central Time. So you have 56 minutes to email me for this week's patterns. Okay, guys, that's it. I will see you on next